Hello everyone, this is TS Patriot, back with another walkthrough of Dark Souls. This is actually my first walkthrough. I'm starting a whole walkthrough series, as you can tell through the description. This is the Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, but I'll talk today. So I'm going to be doing a walkthrough. I mean, most of the game is pretty much the same as it was. There's new added-on content, a new PvP arena, and a whole new area to explore with boss and the whole shebang. So here we are, just running across the Bridge of the Dragon. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I took off some stuff there to be quick. Yada yada yada. Nothing really walkthrough important there. Got by fire. Can't really avoid it. So, anyways, moving on. Here we go. Opening up the first shortcut. Back up here. Don't have to run through all that nonsense again. And I'd like to mention something about this game. If you're interested in buying it, or if you already have bought it, you probably know this. But for anybody that's interested, there's been a lot of discrepancy about the fact that you need a computer controller, with an Xbox controller plugged into your computer to play this game, which is absolutely true. As you can tell by reading the little sub-menus with the buttons, like see how it says rest at bonfire with A, this game was not fully, it was fully transitioned to computer, but not in the sense like the visuals, and there's also a plugin, I believe, I can't remember who makes it, that helps. The game is actually deadlocked at a smaller resolution than most screens these days fit, so it doesn't look as good. I recommend getting that. Anyways, back to the controller, it's a definite must. I'm one of those people that likes to try the weird thing out, the thing nobody really does. And in any game I play, and just anything in general, like in Call of Duty or whatever, I play with the weird classes, the weird weapons that nobody uses, because I just like being interesting. I'm not shy or anything, self-absorbed, but I just like doing this, and it's something new. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try this without the controller. Everybody's just whining. I'll be the one guy that can actually use the keyboard and the mouse, and obviously, no, didn't work out whatsoever. So here I am with my Xbox controller, actually getting through the levels. When I did my first playthrough before I did this commentary without the controller, I didn't even get past the boss. So that's how bad they are. Definitely recommend. That is definitely not a illusionary wall. I don't know if you put that there. I would definitely recommend that you get that, because especially when you get more towards the PvP, you're really gonna want that. I mean, really, because some players are mad skilled at this game. I do not actually, but that's another story. Another time. That's why I'm doing this walkthrough. I'm not the best, but I know what I'm doing. I've played the game a lot. Here we go. Actually, I want to talk about this. For these first walkthroughs, there's not really much to say. So I'm sorry if I rattle on about random subjects here and there. It's something I do, but I mean, as you can see, there's not much to these levels. They're fun, but there's no like little hidden secrets. I mean, the only thing in this level was there was a key I bypassed doing the shortcut to get through the gate, so I didn't have to go through the entire level. It's kind of a speed run through for me. But if you want, I will definitely go back through and show you what I'm talking about. But there's a key to get to an NPC for more later quests, but I guess side missions you'd call them, NPC side missions. If you free him, he's actually evil. You will kill the the bonfire keeper below the very first bonfire of the game. And that starts a whole side mission for... It's actually really fun. I mean, it's frustrating, but it's really fun. Chase him down, and you find that you're claiming the soul and all that. You actually get some sweet armor from it. If you just kill him, like most people do, because it gives you some pretty good range for starting classes, a base play to go off of. That's what most people do, is they just kill him when they first find him. Which, I'm not going to do that this walkthrough, because I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, how to get this armor, and what all to do, how it works. So, yeah, we'll roll with that. I really don't know what I was doing here. Like I said, I try to do the odd thing out. So, I've never once used a halberd, even when I played this game on the PS3 and now the computer. Never used a halberd once. Which, obviously, is for good reason here, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Failing miserably. There we go. Getting my senses back. Put my stuff back on. Because this guy almost annihilated me, and that would be embarrassing by all means. He's not even a mini boss per se. He's just a unit. So here we go. I am really weak. I don't have any upgraded weapons, nothing. So these guys could take a lot. Normally, I would suggest running around these guys when you first get to this point and going straight to the blacksmith, where you'll see later where I go once I defeat this guy. But for some reason, I'm just feeling macho. I don't know. So I decided to try to take them on. But as you can see, that is not working at all for me. But we will continue to do that. So. And can I do it? Oh, yes. Look at that. That is success at its finest. 200 whole souls for that successful battle. And I only used 4 Estus's flash that day. That's not too bad. I'm pretty sure that guy hit me more than the boss did. Definitely pretty sure that's what happened. But, oh well. What can you do? Same strategy. I mean, like I said, there's not much to talk about in these levels. These guys' strategies are pretty redundant, pretty straightforward. I mean, obviously, you can't hit him when the shield's up. Obviously, you want to hit him when he does a power swing and leaves himself open. I mean, like I said, there's not much to talk about, so I'll just go on random subjects. We're about to actually get to the blacksmith here. Past this stuff on your right, and we get over there, I'll just see it. This little bridge way down. Gotta kill these guys. But anyways, I actually wanted to bring something up to you guys. The more this series catches steam, or my channel is actually Conspiracy Studios 94. This is my TS Patriot is my gamer tag for Xbox and for Windows Live. So that's where all my videos will be at. The more I put on here, and the more, if that channel catches steam more, I actually want you guys to email me videos of your PvP battles, some good ones, epic ones, some epic co-op battles, anything cool multiplayer related, because I want to do a multiplayer montage that I'll commentate on, about player strategies, player onages, whatever you want to, whatever happens. Just some funny videos, cool videos, because I'd like to talk about them all. I feel like that'd be kind of an interesting series to go with. So you guys can let me know if you think about that, if that sounds cool, stupid, whatever. That's fine with me. But I'd really like to do that if this channel catches steam. So just let me know. And always free comments, even if it's just stupid things, funny things. I really don't care. I mean, comments are nice. I enjoy reading them, so I always do community feedback. So here I go, upgrading stuff, blah 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 blah. Look at myself. Badass, blah blah blah. I actually skipped forward here because I figured you guys didn't want to see me going around collecting souls to upgrade my weapons, which I would suggest that. Before you take on bosses, if you want to just have an awesome advantage and you want to not be easily killed, I guess, per se, if you're already not the level you want to be, a cheaper way to bypass that is just farming souls, which there's actually better places to farm souls. The enemies that drop more, certain rings that drop more souls, some of the serpent rings. But since I can't really get anywhere like that now, I mean, I went through and killed these guys, because when you go to a bonfire, it revives all the enemies, as I'm sure most of you know. For people that are new, that's what happens. Kind of the trade-off for getting more Estus flasks. Also, I killed off the little mini-boss here, the knight, and the mage up here that enchanted the little dredges. So, I mean, those guys, once again, I mean, they're pretty straightforward. I just went to kill them for souls. Kind of block your path, but at the same time, they're not hard at all. I killed them at a very low level. You just have to, I mean, the strategies are pretty redundant. The mage will charge a spell, and obviously you roll out of the way or get behind a wall, then you run into a kill. The knight, he does a power slam, that's about all he does, and then that leaves him open for just smashing away. So, anyways, back to upgrading weapons. I mean, always search for materials to upgrade, crystal lizards, anything like that, because it is such a big help to have a good weapon at your side. And I mean, the more you can, I mean, the higher your weapon, the better. The stronger your weapon, the better. Whatever weapon suits your playstyle, upgrade the hell out of that thing. That's all I'm saying. It helps a lot. Now, for this boss, it is helpful to have a partner. If you're one of those guys that's like, I'm macho and I'm going to one-on-one this guy, you can do that by all means. I mean, if you can handle that, that's awesome. But I figured for this walkthrough, I didn't really want to make the video length ridiculously long with me just dying or something crazy. So it's been a while since I've played this game. I found Prepare to Die edition on Steam half off, and I was like, oh, yes, retro, reliving the moment. I love the game. I want to relive it. So that's why I got it. So it's been a while. So that's why I will use Knight Solaire, because he is also another NPC quest. So you should talk to him every time you see him, because in the end you can get some crazy item from him. I believe it's like a hat that emits light. So if you're in a dark area, not hat, helmet. Wow, that sounds corny. Anyways, it's a helmet that emits light. So later on, when you're in the like the Tomb of the Giants, when it's like pitch black, it's awesome because you don't have to replace your shield with the lantern, just the head. All right, here we go, boss fight. This guy, I mean, what you want to go for first is chop that tail right off there. See how I'm two-handing my weapon so I get some upward slashes? Definitely want to go for that, because he drops a weapon as well as he can't. When you get to his rear, that's where you can do the most damage, obviously, because his axe is a wide swing in the front. They also blow fire when the second one comes in. But once his tail is gone, you can't hit you with that. He is just vulnerable beyond vulnerable. He cannot do anything to hit you from the rear, unless you leave yourself open like I just did there doing something crazy. Definitely chop that tail off, because if you like to use axes or large weapons, I mean, his tail is definitely a weapon to use. And see, when you get him down to about half health, that's when his second little bell gargoyle friend comes in to do the bro assist. But in the end, that just means twice the awesomeness bosses to kill, twice the epic feeling, and twice the soul. So we will deal with it. And yeah, watch out for that fire. I tripped me up there. It'll spread out slowly. At first, you go nicely there. You kill him. It'll kind of spread slowly, so you gotta watch that. But see, this is what I mean. When he has no tail, bam, bam, bam. Hit him in the rear, kill him. Oh no! Oh, poor Knight Solaire. Well, he did his job. He can go home and sleep well tonight, knowing that he helped me kill one of the bosses. But anyways, I mean, that is pretty much it. Oh, also, let me know if you like the little bot stats there, and the cool little added that little flair to the boss intro. So let me know if you guys like that, or if you thought it was absolutely corny. And once again, just let me know, comments, feedback, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. If you like it, series you'd like me to do, I'm planning on doing a lot more series in the future on different games, commentaries, walkthroughs, multiplayer montages, all that good stuff. Like my channel says, I'm all about the throwing out the computer shenanigans for all you guys. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff I can do. So just let me know what you want to see, what I did well, like I said, all that. And thanks for viewing.